see everybody go so. So we want to know me. Or if you know me, I want to talk to man and crack some me go live.
In the population, disrespect the man, has sent death threat to the man, has spread misinformation.
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk,
don't condemn him. How dirty Vegas don't condemn him. How reprobate Vegas don't condemn him.
What? So no phone slogan that he might use. No phone campaign slogan that he might use. I'm not afraid of nobody.
God, you draw them out now. Now them see what a real leader supposed to be doing. Yeah.
So nobody not hate JPS again. Because the government I lend JPS money now, so we love JPS now. Okay. That brainwash your fuck.
So it's a good thing we have artists like dancehall star Beenie Man, who would have basically over in a Cayman assure the Cayman fans them how him got to work. You get to me and say having the fans them rocking side to side and so forth. So we are going to take a look on them clip there, because outside of that, my people, is like a be politics engulf the whole Jamaican airspace. Not that we care our mind, because I don't know, regardless of what we are going to bring it to the people them set speed. You get to me and say, so make sure you like, share and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. I want you to take a look at why Dr. deal with. Check it out.
Somebody say, oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. And it's all about me. Big consistent. And the two of them sensitive. And them argument. And the one them there. And the big consistent. And the two of them sensitive. And them argument. Everybody goes up. So we want to know me. Or if you know me, I want to talk to man and crack some me go live right and see. They say I want you one. I get them argument. I get them got it one. Not to see us and the blue me. Nigga here and you me. I'm 1500. You check it up, they come to the grandma watch me. I got you boy touch me. You boy bad mind me. Everybody in here man sing rough me. You two of them dancing. Somebody sing rough me, big fat sister. And the two of them can't say that. And them argument. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Say my people, that is dancehall artist Beenie Man, who is giving the fans in Cayman a friendly reminder why him a one of the masters in the craft where him deal with. You get to me and say, yeah man, them man they pan rhythm like a lizard pan a limb. And Beenie Man was doing a bit of humanitarian work in Jamaica after the passing of Hurricane Melissa as well, my people. You don't know how the thing go. What if a donations to hospital, what if a donations in the street and so forth. You get to me and say, so Beenie Man really go hard. So big up to the likes of Beenie Man. And also on the political side, as me tell you know my people, today is Sunday, so me now they are 3 long. Watch what I go on. We see where the likes of Mr. Vegas, you know, Clapback at Andre Stevens. You know, mother caught win of a clip where mother realized that Andre Stevens is a bonfire for Mr. Vegas. I say, well, him no call out Andrew Holnes for a speech where Andrew Holnes make, because Andrew Holnes is declaring war and misinformation. And of course, the PNP supporters is not taking kindly to that. You see, they are stating that, you know, him bring forth political badness and it's a shame and all of that. However, Mr. Vegas is basically stating that that is hypocritical, because Mark Golding would have done the same thing, and he's basically burning a fire upon Andre Stevens. I call him a hypocrite as well, and I state that he's in no position to call him name of people. I want to take a listen at this. Check it out.
When I ball out. When you choose stone in a hog pen, one way to lick, other one day ball out. Yeah? So now, when the Prime Minister showing us him now play with you. The Prime Minister showing us him now play with you. Una run come out now a ball about the Prime Minister wage war against the Jamaican people. No, it's not the Jamaican populace. Everybody in the population disrespect the man, has sent death threat to the man, has spread misinformation, and try put the country in a civil unrest. Uno dog shit we about out now. Like that dog shit here, we are call up my name. Like this dog shit here, we are call my name. Why you call my name? Why you call my name dog shit?
How the media society don't condemn him? How dirty Vegas don't condemn him? How reprobate Vegas don't condemn the act of aggression, of freedom of expression?
It is one thing that you will see about me.
Act of aggression against freedom of expression? On a me left, right, and center. Me have me liar say, yo, listen me. Just apologize and make it and call it a day. Right? And if me say liar, me never talk. I say leave it alone. You don't want to go no courthouse with nobody. We never have no problem with them aggression there. We never have no problem with no aggression when people disrespect the Prime Minister and his wife. But no, we don't have problem with aggression. Yeah, problem now with aggression. Nasty mouth boy. Yeah, problem now with aggression. Yeah? You all of a sudden now, me must come say something about aggression. Nasty boy. Where did they when this a go on? Nasty boy. Where did they when this a go on?
And get busy. And get wicked behind them too. Alright, you think this thing will come easy? You're fooling yourself. Nah, come easy, they right. Nah, give up this so easy. Understand who it is. See? Because jungle will represent heart of the PNP. Yeah. I'm proud of them. And I'm giving us strength. We're not feeling no guy. No guy in a parliament can't tell you nothing.
Huh? Look up pitch by day and fly by night. Where was your video condemn that nastiness? Nastiness when a political heat. Where was your video to condemn that when the man at about deal with labor right wicked? Nasty boy. Why your video they are condemn when the labor right them I said we are going to find the labor right anywhere them there? Any which part the labor right them they we are going to find them. Because we want to take back with Jamaica and the blood and fire. Nasty boy. Don't call me name out. Don't call me name out. Nasty boy. Yeah? Don't call me name out. All of a sudden I can count about act of aggression. What? The one time the man decides say, yo, I'm going to take it to you, when you come out about act of aggression, the one time,
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one.
What? So no phone slogan that he might use. No phone campaign slogan that he might use. I'm not afraid of nobody. No phone number one campaign slogan that when on on stage at about not afraid of nobody. When on on stage at about say nobody can step to mark goal, they never step through uno first. And the act of aggression them there. When on a PMP candidate they don't St. Elizabeth at about if a war. Not talking about war and misinformation. Not talking about war and lies. Why would you never make video? Why would you never stop it there and then? As a matter of fact, when Warmington did up on stage at Cosbado, the Prime Minister put out a statement and condemn it. Where the condemnation for uno people them, from uno leaders and everybody we are talking about, take it to labor right wicked and deal with labor right wicked, gun nyam shit. We don't want to get up every day and disrespect him man and his wife. We don't want to get up every day and send death threat to the man and his family. Every day when you get up, we don't disrespect the man. Somehow we don't dark shit to live in America and live in England. You think say we don't disrespect the leaders of them country there? You think say we don't get up and take up, you think say we don't make a video and disrespect Donald Trump? No, y'all are not doing that. Y'all are not doing that. Look who come out now watch that. Watch your schemers, Bossy. Watch your.
The gorilla them are gonna roll out for your pussy. I saw the gorilla them are gonna roll out for your pussy. And you come and talk about war. The people that ready for war with their look of pussy. And we put in the space where you're the Andrew Holnes. And you come up brawling, say you're not afraid of nobody. And the man them are going to share, say they're not afraid of you neither, and the woman them. Mothers cry for you, Andrew. Andrew, mothers cry, the baby cry, the grandmother cry for your pussy wall. After the thief, all I want for thief. We don't want to come kill out the people them through them matter about the corruption. Nasty stinking Andrew when I come from the blood clot way. And so we're going to come up here like a blood clot gorilla. Yeah. See me can dress up a dirty police and a ski mask, so can dress too. We are come out here like a gorilla pussy. Are you ready for war? We're ready for you to bomb the wall. And we put you away in the trunk crowd.
Jesus Christ, help me. Help me. Then this a spoiled turkey I can't run in a war. This can war? Eh? Look on the foot them. Eh? This can run? No, hold on. No. This a footy cap. This a footy cap you can't take.
So yeah, my people, so that a go on for what a go on, you know. So at this moment, as me say, the political battlefield hot, you see it, because me da observe a lot of PNP where now take kindly to the statement there where Andrew Brogard make. You get what I say? But me da also see a lot of JLP supporters who is basically stating that a long time them a wait for a speech like that from Andrew Holnes, because them things say Andrew Holnes a go too easy and a play Mr. Nice Guy, and them not ready. And them not really a deal with that. You get to me I say, yeah man. So misinformation, badness, Andrew Holnes I say him a deal with him, I take it to them. And it seems as if it turn up the JLP, defense base, so to speak. You see it. So everybody out. We bring on more updates as it relates to all our go and they say. Get to me I say. But outside of that, I see, the Adrian Ganguly, we see Virgin would have put forward an argument as it relates to that. JLP loaning the JPS 150 million US, my people, stating that it will speed up the process of some people getting light back and, certain areas it can, them can bring forth electricity and all of that, my people. But with us where, like, recently we see Bounty Killer burn a fire upon the argument, and with us where Ganguly is basically burning a fire upon the argument as well, my people. I want you to take a listen to what the general has said.
Imagine, seeing JPS have robbed Jamaican people over the years. Zillions of dollars. And no one to defend the Jamaican people. See? Hurricane Melissa forward. And before the hurricane touch Jamaica, JPS make sure send out a warning and say them are going to raise them electricity bill. See? That was the first Sykes, No Hurricane Melissa pass. And people want a house now for living. And the government take how much million US lend JPS. JPS as a big company where he insure. Them insuring. If they want money, they got blood clot, borrow money from foreign or IMF or whatsoever and run them company. How the government take so much money but them a lend JPS? And people in Jamaica now, where Hurricane Melissa mash up to ground when they have no house, nowhere to sleep. You prefer taking money, give JPS, than secure some house so people can have something over their head if they go sleep night time. We not chat about Christmas light, Christmas. Fuck Christmas light. People want house for living. When the light run, then we put light before people, before humanity. We put light. So when they get the light, where the light are going to run go? And they chop all in them? And they look a shelter them where people are, Yo, as a be mad people, they about here. And the worst part of it, the people can't look beyond colors, Just because a JLP and a JLP, some people are say, it's like everything where government do, they right. And who know people where jump for JLP, somehow not suffer like dog, And the government now take some of your money they go in, you know. Look how much people we have fight for blood clot Labour Right Party for years. Now get a rascal out. Hungry to the day, yeah. I won't even take some of your said money then want help on the supporters then. Since I saw, make we put it there so cause they reach. See? This is not about the people them again. This is about themselves. I'm not dealing with politics. I can't burn out Mark Golding because Mark Golding never run the country before. I'm not dealing with PMP and Labour. We just deal with truths and rights. See? Uno die till Labour right. We talk about third term, fourth term. Ask the Prime Minister for some of my money to them, man. And not just PMP alone get affected by Hurricane Melissa, you know. Jamaican people. This is a politics thing. Why would not Prime Minister whosoever not go to some of your money there? To try to get a nice roof over no head for sleep. Enough little kids out there don't know what sleep. I want to prefer light. And JMPS I rob Jamaican people over the years. I will not see nothing wrong with that. So nobody not hate JPS again. Because the government I lend JPS money now, so I love JPS now. Okay. The blood clot brainwash your fuck. I wish I could have gone on next planet go live to blood clot. Because one of people have nothing in sense.
Say my people, that is what Ganguly is saying, you know. And when I don't know, say me done did sell light from morning, you know. From the get-go, me kind of assess this and more have a difference in opinion. Like from where even Ganguly I deal with. You get to me I say, and I understand where they must say clearly, you know. But at the end of the day, if you me have to look on it from like a government perspective, you see it. Not from like an emotional perspective, my people. I think most of the entertainers and certain ones are look on it from an emotional perspective and not like, you know, oh, the government would all look on it. Because man, I remember say, when it come out to the government, you govern everybody and you govern like one set of people. So, I think them argument would have more stronger if it was like the last 150,000 USD government come down to and them have a pick between the people and JPS and whatever. I understand that, but that is not the case. There should be more money did they do other things because but that year say other money did they will not even touch it. Plus them have this and that and that and that for collect and all of that. So you know there is other monies there. And at the end of the day, as me say, and me I go repeat, when it come on to, and this is just my view. When it come on to the government, you have to govern over everybody and not just some people. So, as me say, you are going to have some people where them home flattened and devastated where them want a new house completely. You are going to have some people where them house mash up, but not to a certain extent, so them can rebuild it back with little assistance. I have some people who don't really need no assistance at all. Them have them private ways and means how to do them thing. You have people with shop, bar, stall, you know, you have big stores and wholesale and all of them things that were need for get back up. You have some people where are going merely dependent on the government for aid and relief and so forth, and who anybody else will bring it to privately. But you have some people when they depend that either way would I prefer for them own hustling. So let's say me in one of them community there, me is not a rich person, but me have a shop or so forth. Me would I want some current for run me shop and whatever, because it don't make sense to have a shop and the profit where probably have to make off of the shop. For the day, you have to go use it to buy just one generator. It does not make no sense to me. You get to me and say, so at the end of the day, as me say, me understand where the ones them I say, but at the end of the day, me think them and them have to just think broader than just like who is severely affected. You have to just think for everybody. And at the end of the day, how me look on it, even the ones them were severely affected, let's say a man was flat down totally. Me, I go just look on it realistically and just know say government I go come, them I go assess this, them I go verify that, By the time a man forget about a house, it take months, probably all years, if you don't mind sharp. You get to me and say a man will have him house up already, not have no time for that. A man will have him business up already, not have no time for that. So, but as me say, the piece of money in my view can run this to JPS for them speed up the process and who can get current, get it. And you don't know, government still have money for look out for poor people and assist who get assist and so forth. You see it? I don't see it as a where it should be a one lane thing where you fix every house first and then you put on like that. Now make no sense to me. But at the end of the day, as me say, I might view that. No fireman them must say a JLP view in the comment section. But I just say it to people. And just to give like a perfect example why government can run them thing off of emotions. When it comes down to even like the Maroons, them, you know, a compound Maroon to be specific. To me, them would have more come off as like PNP and me see them bonfire upon the government enough time. But then again, me would have see them basically make a link up with Andrew Holnes and me see everybody in a picture, a point finger and you know, verify this and verify that or whatever. So in my view, if the government did have the option to run the country off of emotions, man, that's say, well, we don't always say when a sovereign or whatever race, so me now go at that place or whatever, then can't do that. Regardless of where Curry them as you know all them views, you still have to go represent as the government because you know get the option to represent for one set of people. You have to represent for everybody whether you like them or not. And that's why you get elected. So I don't know why like a lot of people find it hard to understand that part. You see it. I think enough people understand, but they might deal with politics still. You see it. But outside of that, and also in that whole Maroon link up them, would I even see Spragga Benz praise Richard Curry saying strategic and all of that. Get to me, I say, I want to take a look at this.
Respect the Chief Curry. Continue doing what you're doing because you draw them out now. Now them see what a real leader supposed to be doing. Yeah. Alright. Now them see how it's supposed to be done. I know everybody are going to want to run in to come try to take your credit. I have to try to discredit you. But big up yourself, Chief Curry. You do a great job.
So that is Spragga Benz and also Ganguly give them views and so forth. And today or Sunday, so I'm not even going to kill up myself. When I go do, there was a reasoning when I have pan a live stream on my other channel. You get to me and say, my people, here what I go do. I go play a piece of it because that reasoning was about this whole JPS thing. And I mean, and you know, one of my next brethren, Emotep did a whole reasoning, said speed. You get to me and say, and basically, it would be like, but probably, maybe we can say two separate views, you see, because you know, him did more a look on like another side of the whole thing, and me just a look on another side as well. So, you know, when you can, if you don't hear it already, big up on yourself, but if you never hear it and support, you can take a listen and tell me exactly what on the thing. Because, you know, him would have said, well, here we go on. You know, JP should have the funds and all of that. And he's right. You get to me and say, but me just a look on it from a straightforward. Left and say, you know, based on how the thing go, if it go no other way, the people them probably suffer longer, and then you know, the government are go get beaten same way. So I guess them have to try to use that 150 million there to ease up the whip off of them back a bit, because regardless of how the thing go, based on how the thing said, them are go get beaten either way. So you have to choose if you are go get 100 lash or you can cut it down to 50 or 25. So that's a reasoning them people. So check it out.
But the problem is, Rick, you mean them said JPS have a 10-year license where don't even compel them to find a certain amount of money, knowing Jamaica, and every year we have Starman them some of them. So them they have the contingency there, Rick, in the event of a natural disaster, knowing so we have earthquake and Starman them sitting there, Rick.
So basically money are give out for gambling and lock then.
Rick, JPS, you know, 40% title one Japan company own it, you know. The next 40 one Korean company own it, you know, brother.
Right.
So you tell me, said them companies that can't even go to them governments and say, boy, we need some assistance here. So because
probably because the license are up, them can't get no loan. Based on we make the argument from that hear from them.
No, it's a poor argument, because what you are telling me, Sir Rick, is this: you don't have no other assets, you don't have no liquid. And that's not true. JPS have assets where them can use as liability for a loan. The Japanese one, them have, listen to me, when the Korean company bought 40% at 285 million US, they bought it for 2007, Rick. Yeah. So 40% is valued at 285 million. So a 570 million that, Rick, for the two companies, them valuation from 2007. You know how much value JPS accrue in another whole 18 years there, brother?
Sure.
But let's say for argument's sake, their 80% is valued at 570 million US dollar, Well, what do you mean you can't get no funding? A craft them I use, Rick, for all the government hostage so them can get a new license quick and fast now.
Right. But where you say you think say that is a bad idea for them lending money?
No, nothing wrong with lending the money, Rick. But here we go on, Rick. Rick, if me come to you and say, Rick, you know, say, I want to buy a bus, you know, and a 5 mil for the bus. You get what I say? So here we go on, Rick. Me borrow 2 million from you. You know, the first thing I ask me, I say, all right, let me see your 3 mil, you know, because I have to make sure, say, whatever, you have your 3 mil to buy the bus. True, and if me say me not have the 3 mil, Rick, but just give me your 2 mil, me can go on and see what me can do. Me can probably buy one car.
So in terms of the overall money, wait to that though. But build back the grid or like expedite the process, make it move more faster in terms of building it back.
All right, so notice, you know.
Because to me, might be some understanding them, they already give a projection, say, well, the grid or whatever, it'll take a particular time for recover, for them fix it back or whatever. You see, but it to me, it's like them and say, well, if them get a piece of food, yeah, more money there for them can actually like speed up the process.
Right. Yeah, because Rick, what's this, you know? When you have capital, you know, it means that you can access manpower, equipment, and resources, right? At a faster pace. It's just like building a house, Rick. If 2 men are building the house, Rick, it might take 2 months. But you can build that house in 10 days by having 20 men a day. Because you have the money. I get to an answer as it relates to, and in terms of like, as say the 150 million could have like do other stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, if all right, and me would more agree with the argument if it was a case where JPS never have no form of projection as to when light are gonna come back. But me I say if it's a case where this can actually make it move a bit faster, me think that is something where them could have do still because you need a place to get back up and running. All right, so the problem with that, you know, as me saying, Eric, the minority shareholder are the only person that come to the table with $1, Rick. Just imagine you have some partners, Rick, are run a business. The business place burned down, Rick, and you have 20% night, and the man they were 40-40. Where you say, well, no money there, man, a shuffle about the place, brother.
True.
Where you are gonna say?
But in yes, I know the business set up at Jamaica ground it depend. And JPS I don't like a one shop where you can just take up and pull down and carry it in America, go run it or whatever. This is something where in a Jamaica, and this is something where Jamaica people utilize for daily. So I understand that, and I understand say, well, yeah, you know, it could have used to put on a roof and all of that. But me feel like say, you know, if it can actually like speed up the process, they make people get back access to electricity. Plus, in my view, Jamaica have other money at this moment to do other things as well. Because in terms of like even money with them collect and so forth, none of them money they not spend it, then still have them.
No, but the problem is in a Rick.
Yeah.
The problem is in a member said the government have a budget, right? So and all of this go on with Melissa was never part of the budget, was never planned for nothing like that. And trillions of dollars in our billions upon billions of dollars in damages. So it means that the government have to go find the money, Rick, from somewhere where they never did plan for in the first place. Now, my point is this. The next 2 shareholders, major shareholders, Rick, them should have at least come to the table with some money for sure. Say, yes, we make some effort because them say 350 million for deal with the restoration, Rick. So 150 can't even do half of it.
But what you explain now, that's when a company come from Japan and one come from South Korea. So in my view, just looking at it, yeah, them have shares and so forth, but I don't really think them here like that. They're like how the government would have the responsibility if you know, say, well, because as me say, regardless of who own this, you know, the man where own it are the set of people who own it, them there where them there and them have light at them place. Everybody have ball to the government at this moment and say, well, we need thing that, as I say, Nikisha go on nationwide and say a 0% light in a South St. John's.
Yeah.
So if where Vaza say, based on the thing that if we wait it out and whatever, and wait till the 300 million can access, that I got take until we in the next year. And a man mail company internet and say, well, let the people stay in the darkness and whatever, and it sound rare, but in reality, Andrew, I go get enough beating for that. So he's stating that, well, if me can put the money here and it shorten the process and it you can get back like in a January, February, then me think it's a good move still.
The problem is, Rick, they have to pick and choose which areas to restore.
True.
Rick, and that can be problematic because me understand say critical areas you have to restore them there. The hospitals,
right.
schools, whatever, public space where critical. Me get that part there. But what will be evident is that the government is at a point where they had to choose who get light and who not get it, Rick.
True, but at the end of the day, to me, as me say, it and a lot of people now go care if we even understand. But to me prefer some people have light than nobody at all. Because all right, you have some place where flattening or whatever, when no light or no thing they're not ready for it. But you have some place when I really did get beaten, but I have some place where fix up back independently or whatever. Them places can go and run and people can go and live them normal life and balancing back this up until funds reach for the whole thing can fix. Me not see why everybody have to go stay in a darkness because the JPS not able to connect in a particular time in general.
All right, so you see, the problem is too, Savas just made the announcement, but there were no preparations for it because one, them don't know the interest rate because they don't agree with that yet.
Right.
Them don't know which entity are going to disburse the funds and things like that either, right? The problem with this, Rick, in 2025, the Jamaican people, if I could have even next year, Rick, September, at least JPS can say, by next year, September, everybody will get back light. What they are saying right now is that them short a half of the money, Rick, to restore light. So right now, we don't know when half of the people will get back light, and we should not be in that situation.
True, but may I say it don't happen that way there. And if you can actually get back some of the people and forget light, me think it better than nobody not have light at all. Because as me say, you may have some places where not as damage. A man say people in the more upper class communities. It depends, brother. Because what if the more upper class communities more destroyed than certain other place I have certain other place where business ready or whatever. I think I got common sense. I got tell us I work with the place them where more easier for access till you can work with everywhere. So me think say me not think it's smart.
It's a risky move, Doric. Let me tell you why it's a risky move. You see, if the government say, here we go now, based on our valuation in JPS at 20%, our valuation is 100 million, right?
Right.
All right, we can understand the government lending them that because if push come to shove and there's a loss, them have their 20% valuation where them can always, get that back. You understand what I say? No, if them are lend more than what them have in a shares and a taxpayer's money, it's a high risk thing that I want. What are the guarantees? Right? We don't know. JPS, you don't have no confidence in them right now to the point where I tell them, say, 2027, it now go renew like that. You have to go renegotiate some things and change the current contract. So, yeah, right now, Rick, to be honest with you.
So outside that, all right. So outside of that, then, where you have them do then? Where that do? Give them back the license?
No, you compel JPS to find the funds. You comp them up. Listen to me. As a company, right, with this type of investment in our country's utilities, you have a legal and moral obligation.
Remember, I said JPS are not like Flu and Digicel where you have choice, you know, where if them are going and a girl on the thing, you flood the place with Starlink and whatever. One company in a Jamaica, you know. So how you get one company to move faster than how them decide to move or whatever?
Because them have the money. If them have the money, Rick, them can have more manpower and more resources and more equipment.
I know them have the money, you know, Emote. I understand that, you know. I know say them supposed to have the money. We should even have that conversation. But I say it's set. Oh, it's set already. So I try to understand how we get a company where a one night in a Jamaica. And I like something else where you have a substitute round here, so where you can know, say, all right, you know, laps or whatever, make a work with this man over here. So JPS alone. So how you get that type of business for speed up whatever without like how you put it in?
Well, as me say, you know, I understand the 150, so it makes sense, you know. But what me I say is that JPS just now come to the table with nothing too.
Right.
You
Well, let's see one thing, the father Rick. Yeah, man. So me think Derval make it best move in a time like this. Urgently needed. No waiting. Him do the right thing. We need energy. We need water. Without energy, nothing can work. I think he make a good choice and the best choice for the people them. No other way couldn't work. No other way. We don't have no other option. This is the fastest way to get things done. And I think he take the right step, not the right direction. People gonna ball whatever, but we need energy. We need water. Without energy, nothing can work. No horse, nothing. Horse have to go wait. We need energy, brother. My mother they Hanover and she have a good house and she a ball every day. We need energy.
But even house have to go wait the argument. I'm not too subscribe to it because
man.
May I say there is other funds there. You know, because as me say, we still see process I go through as it relates to works agency and what them are doing and whatever. And we already know how the government operate to say a lot of the people them would are out here and I make it seems like government are going to forward and just fix your house and whatever. A whole heap of little process have to go through before all of them things they happen. So me agree with what I say, you know, Cooley God say current have to run, but you know, me not see why the people will already have house progress will stop because everybody else now, brother.
We have to understand saying that the house are the last resort in this situation, you know. Until people realize that, say, this gonna be the last resort is you getting back your house. You understand? We have to focus on other things like water to reach the people them. You know what I said? House are the hardest, most expensive thing so far, and that gonna take a while. So people them have to just be patient, yeah, man. Work with the current, the water, and them thing there, brother. And so me see.
But I think with politics, what kind of beat the people them to is I don't think a lot of them really study the role of the politicians them in the politics. You know. But think when like all election are going, this is when we observe with Jamaican and voting, the man them buying to like sweet words instead of policies. So no man really study the role of the MP them and where them can do and empower and whatever. A man just feel like say yeah, a MP can work magic and them just vote off of that. And now them would have really realized because enough ones would have feel like say by now everybody would have get house and whatever, but them would have realized say the government really work that way there. What heap of things that go things have to go through whole heap of like process and so forth. So as me say, even like all of who have house and have house problems and all of that, a lot of them now go really get back now house, you know, brother.
Right, and the thing is, you know, Rick, you know, so a person still, you know, a person can live without having pipe water, right? Because them can go river other places and get water. And Chuck will bring water and them something there. A person can live without even light more time, because they will have the little lamp or whatever. But you see a roof over them head still, a roof over your head, me think that more important than even the light and the water still in a way. For the individual, collectively, yeah, you need back the power and things like that. So, you know, you get things up and running. The shop, them can open up, you know, yeah, people can get supplies and things like that. But a roof, people without a roof over them head right now, yeah, it's one of the worst things. They will tell you, they'll rather have a roof over their head right now and know it's all right, light and water, cool, we can go and deal with some lamp and them sitting there and go river and make Chuck bring water. But a roof over our head, yeah, that's very important. That's key.
No, but me I say why all of them the ball can roll simultaneously though? Because the man I say, well, because so what would I say? Government lending that 150 million that are gonna stop the progress of people who are gonna get back house. And that
that not stop anything, but I just
Because
think
I
that
think
is just
that
that not stop nothing. It's just the step with a major direction when him do that. You know, me I say, I mean, I think that will stop anything. That's just the first major step when they make. I think so that's a good step. It not gonna change anything for the housing. It's just gonna be a bit slower, as me say. And me touch on one thing before again. With the politics thing, Rick, I remember watch a video earlier. Yeah, I say, boy, politics gonna play. And we stop look funny the way the and the idea that come down to politics, which is it is coming down to politics. It is politics at this point. You know what I mean? I say so no matter what one person do, they gonna have an opposition. So a politics